behind-the-scenes peek into how we make movie magic. You already know the word movie is a nickname for moving pictures. In the early days of filmmaking, it must have surely seemed like magic. In the late 1800s, the Pettibone Brothers Manufacturing Company began producing magic lanterns like this one, which were widely used by traveling showmen projecting images onto white backdrops. Just for a moment, imagine what that must have been like. Sitting in a darkened tent, suddenly the white backdrop is revealed and illuminated with a single image. Then, when seen in the right light, the right order, and at the right speed, that image came to life to create a magical new world. Has been making movies on this very location for over 100 years. During that time, we've turned out some of the most memorable film moments in the history of Hollywood.
Hold on to your butts. Looking good, buddy. I love the outfit.
Oh, thank you, Chris. You know, you and I have been performing together in this theater since 2006.
That is
And that is the first time you've ever complimented my outfits. One thing in this show is going to be extra special.
Yes.
Now, from the very beginning, the basic concept of the filmmaking process has remained the same. To make the audience believe that everything they're seeing is real.
Today's filmmakers have more tools than ever before. High-tech cameras, super fast computers, but they still rely on a category of effects so distinctive, they're known as special.
And the earliest special effects were called practical effects. These were done on set in front of a camera. And our first example of practical effects is models. Universal's 1932 film The Mummy made use of miniature effects, including scale models like this one from the title sequence. Now we know that that is a model because the real pyramids do not say The Mummy on the side. In 1999, Universal relaunched The Mummy, and that big sphinx you're seeing from the opening up there is this little sphinx right here. This is the actual model that was used in the making of the film, and I gotta tell you, the details here are incredible. The scaffolding, the hieroglyphics. As you can see, models is a great way to fool the camera. Right, Chris?
Absolutely. Another filmmaking technique that fools the camera is the glass mat. In the terrifying film The Birds, the brilliant Alfred Hitchcock had matte paintings created to achieve the eerie look he wanted for the town of Bodega Bay. Take a look. In this literal bird's eye view of the town, the parking lot and the fire are real. Everything else was hand-painted onto a single sheet of glass to create a glass mat that was then placed in front of the lens while they were filming. Later, footage of the birds was incorporated to complete the effect.
Now, so far that is two examples of practical effects. Models and the glass mat.
But there is another category of practical effect that involves performers, not just props. Practical stunts! Please welcome our amazing special effects show stunt department!
That was amazing! Hallmark came flying in, Brian came zipping down and almost gave that dude a heart attack, sir. I hope you're okay. Chris, how come we don't get a cool entrance like that?
Because we're wearing nice pants. You may not recognize their faces, but I guarantee you have seen their work in countless television and film productions, oftentimes doubling for some of your favorite celebrities. Let me give you a quick introduction. Over here we have our stunt coordinator, Omar Hayward. This is Jay Huerto. And the man, the myth, the legend, Brian Sweet Honey Combs. Quite an entrance, you two. Now I gotta ask, is it true stunt performers almost always double for actors when it comes to fight scenes?
That's correct, Chris. It's because actors don't like getting hit in the face.
When hit in the face?
Yeah. Like this.
Oh! Is he okay?
Are you okay?
When it comes to staging a fight, the art of illusion is very important. The moves need to be realistic enough to fool the camera without injuring anyone. Then, it's up to the stunt performers to make them look believable. Let me set the scene. Exterior, a dark alley, dead of night. Two nefarious characters are on the hunt for an easy mark. Ready and action. Him, not me. This is not the type of thing anyone out there should try on their own.
That is correct, Chris.
Alright, this is guys a little bit later. Good job, stunt team. Did you hear the sound effects that were added to that scene? The dynamic punches, the dumpster hits. Shannon, what's a term for adding sound effects to movies?
Foley! Some of you might be familiar with that term Foley. It's the process of adding sound effects to a film after it's been shot. But do you know its origin? Jack Foley wore many hats. He was a sound film director, a writer of westerns, even a stunt double. But it's when he started doing sound effects for Universal in the 1920s that he started to make a name for himself. For over 30 years, Jack worked on Soundstage 10, right here on the lot. And if he couldn't recreate the sound on his stage, he went out and got us. Using a technique called direct-to-picture, Foley and his crew would record sounds directly to a finished film, all in one take. Now, the synchronization had to be perfect, because a single mistake, then they would start all over again from the beginning. And here to help us experience what that might have been like, please welcome our first volunteer!
Hello, Rosita Salo, the Wilson Best family! Alright!
Now, the Wilson Best are going to help us demonstrate how the simple items on this cart can be repurposed to sound like something completely different. Like this plastic water bottle, for instance, can be used to articulate the sound of bones breaking. Pretty cool, right? First, we're going to see how pros do it. Take a look at your side screens. We're going to show you a split-screen clip. On one side, we have Universal's Identity piece starring Melissa McCarthy and Jason Bateman. On the other, we have our Foley artist, hard at work. Take a look.
Now, I have a plan.
Piece of cake, right? That is the scene we're going to be Foleying. But first, we're going to meet our family. Let them know what they're doing. So finally, we got the crash box. This is when Melissa McCarthy throws Jason Bateman into their shelves. When you see that happen, you're just going to give that a gentle tumble. Jennifer, you've got these rolled-up newspapers. These are for the body falls. Anytime you see Melissa McCarthy hit the deck, she's going to bring those down onto this chopping board. Vitaly, you've got the boxing gloves. That's for the throat punch and the face slaps. And Masha, you are pulling double duty. You've got this cowbell. This is for the panini maker that's going to hit Melissa McCarthy in the shoulder. And last but not least, it is time for some movie magic. I need you all to really use your imaginations, because these handcuffs are going to replicate the sound of handcuffs. Watch your good luck. You're watching that monitor right there. Booth, are we good to go? All right, let's roll sound. Speed. Action. sound a little quiet. What we're going to do now is add the actor's dialogue, the music, and that Foley track we just recorded. Let's have you four stand right here on this line in between me and Chris, and take a look at your handiwork.
Get over here and give me your wrist. Okay? Now I have a plan.
Sandy.
Welcome back, small turn around.
Very impressive. Kids, it's time to quit school and move to Hollywood today. Universal's made great films in every genre over the decades, but we really left our mark with some of the scariest thriller and horror films. Check it out. Scenes were created using very special horror effects. Emerging from the shadows behind me are maquettes of some of Universal's most famous monsters from our classic monster family. Let's take a look. We have Chucky and his bride, Dracula, Michael Myers, over there, Imhotep the Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, and of course, Mother Bates. The perfect setting to demonstrate a horror effect.
All the way from the Imperial Valley, everyone say, hi, Jennifer!
Jennifer was selected because of an amazing scream. Let me show you what I mean. Jennifer, you just checked into the Bates Motel. You're shampooing your hair. The shower curtain flies open. There is Norman Bates. How would you scream?
Whoa! Wow! This is so epic! For seconds!
Jennifer, have you been murdered before? I can always tell. We saw that fight scene. Stunt performers have a very high tolerance to pain. Jennifer, the question is, do you?
Well, Jennifer, do you?
This next demonstration involves movie blood. Does anyone know what Alfred Hitchcock used for movie blood? The Psycho. Yell it out if you know. Chocolate syrup, front row in the know.
Because Psycho was a black and white movie. It didn't matter what color the movie blood was. Nowadays, though, Jennifer, movie blood has to look a lot more realistic.
Jennifer, thank you for lending us a hand.
Now this, do not try this at home.
Try it at a friend's house. And then put it on YouTube. Okay, hold still. It's gonna hurt a lot. Ready? What?
Are we really going to use a rusty machete?
No. We're not gonna chop off her arm with a rusty machete. That'd be crazy. Check out the side screens. We're gonna chop off her arm with this knife because it's much, much sharper. Don't worry, you're young, it will grow back. Here we go. Count of three, ready to scream. Ready, and scream! It's a Hollywood blood, and it is completely fake. But the acting was very, very real. Especially the giggling at the end. That's my favorite part. Check out the side screen. Here's how it works. It's a false blade, and there is a notch cut out for her arm on the back. It's a bowl full of movie blood. Squeeze it, and look at this. I can draw a picture of Shannon.
Hey. All right, Jennifer, you can take that gun up and grab it right behind you. Have a big hand for Jennifer!
Stay right here, Jennifer.
Jennifer was great. What's not great is needing movie blood all over my fancy pants. Hey, Jennifer's phone. Grab me for a moment.
All right, you're going to love your next outfit. Step over here with me if you would. We are going to let you take a picture with some of Universal's most famous monsters. So if you come right over here for me, it's a very Instagrammable moment. Stand right there, face forward. We're going to throw some lightning bolts. It's going to be a whole thing. Here's what I want from you, hands in the air, like you're in a scary movie. On the count of three, one last big, huge Hollywood Jennifer scream, okay? Here we go on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's a good thing it's my last show or I would have been fired. It is a rated R movie. I mean, come on, with the guy with a knife. It's an honest reaction. We do apologize for that though, from the bottom of our hearts. Go home, Michael Myers. Go home. Go, it's okay. Look, they're tearing the building down tomorrow. It's all right. I'm never working again already, Jennifer. It is what it is. All right. I wish you could have seen the look on your face. Okay, hang on, Jennifer. We went from a horror film to a romantic comedy. I'm surprised they didn't have to put a little pixelated circle over your mouth. I think you like the Bad Boys. That's what I think. You met Michael Myers and you lived. That means you will be in the sequel. Congratulations. Here's your phone back. Give it up, give it a round of applause. Bad Michael Myers. That is why he has no friends. You feel sorry for Michael Myers? Welcome to Los Angeles. Okay. We're seeing a lot of great practical effects. We're going to switch gears, take a look at some very cool visual effects. Any special effect that's created using a computer. Help me demonstrate motion capture or mocap. Please welcome back my co-host, Shannon!
I don't like the way this looks, Chris, but I'm not going to say a bad word like Jennifer.
Okay. Poor Jennifer. And poor you, really, but you look great. You look really,
Thanks, man.
never mind.
Just get it out of here real quick.
Can we bring on our further sensors, please? I would not do that if I were you. Okay. The markers on Shannon's very snug suit reflect light back to these perimeter sensors where their movement will be captured using our computer. When we see our capture on the screens, please don't forget to breathe. All right. The dots on the suit have been translated into this digital skeleton. This is what the computer reads and records for us in real time. Do me a favor? On top of the side. We always start with a T-pose, the signal at the beginning of a take. Are you okay?
I'm very nervous.
Take the fingertips and tip of your nose, be both sides twice, nice and slow. This is how we calibrate our system and make sure we have a strong connection between our suit sensors and computer. That looks great. Yeah, if you're done, you can put your arms down, but I need big constant movement. I'm gonna be like jumping jacks, jog in place, stuff like that, right? Using Shannon's capture movements, animators can manipulate the digital skeleton. They can play with the aspect ratio, apply a wireframe. Finish it off with digital skins. They can turn Shannon into whatever they want. Today, buddy, they have turned you into a lovable, huggable teddy bear.
A teddy bear. Hello.
You're not just some boring teddy bear. You are Ted from Universal's Ted! Yeah, music room, what do you got? Perfect. Okay. Shannon, your Ted really brings the character to life.
All right, I'm bringing it to life.
I love it. What else you got?
And this one is for the baby!
Does everyone make it better? Does kill the music change the subject? Ted, what do you think of the show?
That's why I watch these things. It's like a cool behind the scenes thing that you wouldn't know.
Everybody's dead.
Thunder Buddies for life.
Look at that. You made a Thunder Buddy. That's Ted. That's Shannon. Give them all a big round of applause.
I'm gonna go, Jane. I'm ready for this finale.
Okay, whatever. Yes, just please change. Whatever you do. Fun fact: Seth MacFarlane had a modified mocap suit built by Phil Tippett Studios so he could act and direct at the same time. Let's take a look at the genius behind Ted in action.
We were able to do Ted in a completely lifelike way and to use technology in a way that it really hasn't been used to date. What that technology does so well is it takes fantastical characters and makes them as realistic in movement as possible.
Good stuff. But as far as technology is coming, visual effects and CGI, some things still look better when they're real, like fire. Let's take a look at some fire stunts from Universal Films. One of the most exciting yet most dangerous aspects of filmmaking, without a doubt, is a fire stunt. We're going to bring our top-notch stunt department back out here to show you guys how they execute a live fire burn. Here they come. The man in the middle once again, Brian Sweet Honey Combs, is the man who's going to be set on fire. He's joined by Jay Werther and our stunt coordinator, Omar Hayward, who will be acting as his safeties. You see, Brian's applied something to his face. It is not the latest Hollywood beauty cream. It's a protective fire gel that he applies to all of his exposed skin. You probably know what it's like to miss a spot with sunblock. Well, imagine what it feels like to miss a spot when you're on fire. Now, the safeties are standing by the fire extinguishers in case of early ignition.
Extinguisher 1, check. Extinguisher 2, check.
Hey, Chris, we're ready to fuel.
Go right ahead.
Jay, you ready?
Ready.
Brian, Sweet Honeycombs, you ready?
Fueling!
Upon completion of the burn, Brian will move down to this fire blanket where he will be extinguished. At this point, we are looking for a thumbs up that he is okay. Thumbs down is a sign to get our medical team involved. It's also an excellent time for me to point out that these are trained stunt professionals using specialized equipment. This is not the type of thing anyone should ever think about trying on their own. It looks like Brian's just wearing a pair of jeans and a shirt. In truth, he has other safety layers underneath to give him some added protection. Nothing will make him fireproof, but each layer buys him time when he needs it the most. Because the last thing a fireproof owner wants to hear at the end of the tape is, all right, let's shoot that again. One take, I promise. We're hoping to burn for about 8 to 10 seconds today. That is our goal for this shot. I think we're ready to go. Let's take our lights down, set our clock to 0.